Even if it wasn't described as the For Neville email, were you made aware of the existence of an email that contained the transcript of voice intercepts, which, in Tom Crane's word, was fatal to your case?
That importance was not described to me in any detail or at all, and it was not described as the For Neville email, and I want to be very clear, no documents were shown to me.
Your father expressed that his view that he was extremely humbled by the whole event. Do you feel the same way about your position?
Yes, I think we're all humbled by it and trying to improve the business, improve the structures and leadership across all of the operating companies to make sure that these things don't happen again, because they are something that I'm very sorry about.
Did you mislead this committee in your original testimony?
No, I did not.
So do you think Mr. Crone misled us?
That it follows that I did, yes.
And so do you think Mr. Myler misled us as well?
I believe their testimony was misleading, and I dispute it.
Do you think Mr. Pike, a partner at Farrow's, the solicitor to the Queen, misled us in his recollection of events?
I don't have a reason to believe that, but nor do I have direct evidence otherwise.
I need to tell you that I've met Neville Thirlbeck, and although the meeting was supposed to be in confidence, I think there is a public interest in revealing what he said to me. Right, fine. He said, clearly News International are culpable and we're going to have to settle. And I'm going to have to show this to James Murdoch. Could that be a true and accurate account of Neville Thirlbeck's recollection?
I have no idea of the conversation that Mr. Thirlbeck allegedly had with Mr. Crone around that.
You're familiar with the word mafia?
Yes, Mr. Watson?
Would you agree with my with me that this is an accurate description of News International in the UK?
Absolutely not. I think that's a very, I frankly think that's offensive and it's not true.
Mr. Murdoch, you must be the first mafia boss in history who didn't know he was running a criminal enterprise.
Mr. Watson, please. I think that's inappropriate. Mr. Chairman.
The one thing that really, right from the outset of this, that really just showed us and I think any 10-year-old really that the News of the World's line did not stack up was the fact that Gordon Taylor was not a member of the royal family.
The details of the original Goodman prosecution and that were not, in terms of his being the royal reporter and that it was a voicemail interception involving the royal family, were not top of mind to me at the time.
I find it incredible, absolutely incredible, that you didn't say, how much? £250,000, let me have a look at that. I can't even begin to believe that that is a course of action that any self-respecting chief executive, chief operating officer could possibly take.
Are you aware that private investigators investigated my colleague Tom Watson and other members of this standing committee, of the predecessor standing committee?
I am aware of the case of surveilling Mr. Watson. And again, I think under the circumstances, I apologise unreservedly for that.
And if it's revealed that the son does appear in the Mulcair file, will you close this paper like you did with the News of the World?
I don't think we can rule, and I shouldn't rule, any corporate reaction or to behaviour of wrongdoing out.